just in case you forget it. After that, so first you have to make sure that your rig is currently set as a humanoid rig. These ones should be good. Fingers should be fine. No, I'll correct the fingers later. But to correct the fingers, actually I'll just do that in a separate video. But once you get over here, you're gonna go ahead and put this controller that we made right there. And then, why is this open? You click animation. Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call this one, say, holster on. Copy that. We're gonna save it. After that, we're gonna record this holster. We're gonna toggle off and back on. Then for holster off, we're just gonna record that and set it like this. Now, once that's done, we're gonna go over here, and you see how this base layer has these two? Go ahead and go right here, delete this. Go to your parameters. We're gonna make a boolean. We're gonna call it holster. Now, this boolean makes sure that we can actually activate it. So we call this holster, or whatever you want to name it. Then turn the weight to 1. If you don't turn the weight to 1, it will not work. Drop holster off right in there, and now it won't do anything on entry. Now, what we're going to go and do is make 2 transitions. So just right click any state, click make transition, and then click that. And then over here, we can just click conditions, and the holster's true. Now click this, we can make the holster false. Now I always delete my exit time, so it's instant instead of having to wait for it. And then after that, just so we can make sure that it works, we're going to go over here, we're going to make a parameter menu. We're going to call this Stormtrooper param. And then we're going to add our boolean and name it the exact same thing that we had in the FX. If we don't name it the exact same thing that we had in the FX, it won't work at all. Then we go over here to our menu, name this storm menu, and then drag this parameter up into here. This is so it stays with it. Turn this into a toggle, click holster, then name it whatever you want it. In my case, since it's a holster, I'm going to name it holster. Then we go over here, we type in vrc avatar descriptor, and we want to go to expressions, add in this menu, add in this parameter. And then I need to quickly add gesture manager to this so that I can double check to make sure that works. I should have done that earlier. So that's going to take
Is there any faster way to do it?
To do what?
Because if I'm going to have pauldrons and all that stuff, you know, it's going to take a little bit longer. Is there any way I could like do this faster?
I promise you this doesn't take long at all. Once you get into it, it's really quick. I mean, snap your fingers. It takes longer.
So let's practice then. Let's practice. Let me practice.
Give me a minute so I can show you that it works. So go over here. See the holster on the side right there.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna click our gesture manager, enter our play mode. That's the reason why that wasn't working is because I forgot to go over in here to playable layers and add this in my FX. Now if we go over here, gesture manager, click enter play mode. It's gonna take a second to open up into it. Now we can toggle on and off, see? Boom, that's how to make a toggle.